If I get out of this only losing 2 planes, I'll be very happy. Didn't one round him. Yes! 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 Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh, that's so good! That's so freaking good! Oh my god, 53-0! Welcome again to Chimo Chills. Back into Axis and Allies Online 1942. We have an Axis campaign to start. My first one will already have been published. If you have watched it, I thank you. If not, I encourage you to watch it after you watch this one, but of course. So, what happened with... Woohoo! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What happened? What happened, USSR? So it's not like he attempted to attack Finland and screwed himself that way. Because you can do the three-prong attack, which if it works is nice. Don't get me wrong. Been Ukraine, and he lost 2... Oh, no. Dude, you got to retreat with your fighters. You can't risk your fighters like that. You can still win, even by losing this Ukraine opening battle and Germany keeping that bomber. You can still win. I've won several games like this. No, that was a mistake on his part. He shouldn't have kept going. He can still win now, even with those 2 fighters lost, but he has kneecapped himself. He's kneecapped himself as USSR. And 5 infantry lost in West Russia. Oh, I just see that. Oh, well, that's even better. That's wonderful. He did the right move of retreating back into USSR. Okay, then what do I do? There's no need to go super aggressive or anything too out of the ordinary. I generally like to open with a bomber. 7 and 2. I think I'll continue. Now I'm going to have 2 bombers at play. This is twice as good. Love it. And an extra fighter, because you typically don't have either of these. This is excellent, excellent. So he has 5 units on Caucasus. We have the option. We either use the bomber to come down into Egypt, attack into Egypt, attempting to take out this fighter. That is a good grab if you can get that. That is a very, very good grab. Or I use the bomber over here on the cruiser. I'm less inclined to do that. I am willing to cede the seed to the Allies if I can do really strong on the land. Or I try to take the Caucasus. I completely avoid that. I send my transport in here. No, but I don't have any ground units here. So it would be too many. So the Caucasus is out of bounds. Let's just be clear on that. That's out of bounds. So if I'm going to best use this, it's going to be Egypt. All right, let's go. Boom. Into Egypt. 1, 2. You guys can't reach. What do they say? What do they say? They say what? What? Say what? It's all he has. I have an extra unit. But he has slightly better roll. Like, this is even. In my eyes, this is even. I mean, I could put another tank, but I don't know if it... No, this isn't working right. One of these will be a 2. It'll be a 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So we'll be exactly even, and I have an extra unit. Nah, forget that. I'm doing it. We are rolling the dice on that. Okay, and with everything else, with the losses he had in West Russia, we're fine. We're going to pile on up. Standard and safe, everything into the North Sea. I mean, you could still potentially lose that, but it's pretty darn rare. It doesn't happen all that often. But of course, Karelia. West Russia. No, only 3 infantry. That wouldn't be enough. We're not going to attempt that. But would he get more than 3 hits if I sent all my tanks? No, I don't need to be so insane. We'll just go all into Karelia. I'll move a bunch of units up there after. You are not getting into combat. You. It's not worth it down there. I could send one sub and fighter, but nah. I like this safe. This is where my risk is. I am risking it for the biscuit in Egypt. It shows that it's a terrible idea. I beg to differ. But if my battleship gets destroyed and then my transport, I would be very sad. That didn't happen, thankfully. Okay. We're 0 for 0. It's going to happen one of these recordings. I'm going to lose that battleship, and you're going to see a very, very sad day. This is my risk in it. This is my risky battle. He hits, boys. Okay, that's good. That's good. Nope. One. Not good enough. So we're now exactly even. Exactly even. Hits! Tank, man. Okay. So he had a bad opener. I had some bad rolls on my opener. That's okay. I'm still be able to get my my bomber out of there safely. So it's not like I sacrificed the bomber. Okay, it happens. Hit him back, very good, and 2. So that should be what, sub? No, destroyer. Oh man, he hit really good. Okay, you need hits here. You need hits. Okay, good, good. We got it, guys. The sub disappears though. Sub survives. Unfortunate. Even see, there you go. Like I didn't divert anything away from that to take on any of the other ones, and we barely took it. We almost lost a fighter. It's not a sure bet at all. All right, I like to leave one tank there, just for now. Let's go all up into Corellia here. Get all up in Corellia's business. Go up. Let's bring you. Okay, so you're an extra fighter. We'll plop you there. Oop, what am I doing? I want the AA gun. You're up into Corellia. You can move over. I gotta make sure all my fighters are moved. Now, what do we have? Tank, fighter. Okay, we're okay. Bomber can get to... We'll leave roll a dice. 1, 2, 3. And it would be a 3. You'd be rolling 3 3s. So if I want to be very sure, minimum 2 fighters down there. Minimum 2 fighters. Okay, 2 fighters is fine. I'm okay with 2 fighters down there. And you... I don't know, I send a 3rd down? Because they can attack back up into Ukraine from Libya. Alright, actually, yeah, I like that idea. I convinced myself of that. And then we'll just go like 1 infantry this way, 1 to the Baltic, 2 to the Baltic. To get up into Corellia. Get all up in Corellia's business. So not a perfect first round. That was disappointing. That was disappointing. But other than that, I mean, I didn't lose my fighter or my bomber. I just lost a battle, and I don't concentrate on Africa anyways. You just hope to get that fighter. I wouldn't have minded even having both of our armies be a wash, and I picked that fighter. I will see you back as Japan. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not. We're not done. We're not done. We have to mobilize units. Well, it's pretty safe. We'll just go... Boom. Make sure there's 2 down in Italy in case we do have a transport down there. But I want the artillery staying up in Europe. Europe is my 100% focus as Germany. And I'll see you as Japan. All right, let's find out what we have in store for us today as the Empire of Japan. What did you do, UK? Northwestern Europe, Season 5 and 17. Oh, so you've just, he attacked my battleship. He didn't do anything. He didn't attack anything of mine in Japan. So I have an intact Japan game start. Okay. Well, that makes some decisions a little easier. Let's go with a fairly standard transport, destroyer, and industry. And we're going to end... how do I want to do this exactly? I'd like one of these guys to end up down here so I can get across to Western Australia, like, right away after. Because when I'm left with the extra transport, I like to try to get on taking these southern islands as early as possible. I don't like to just use them to throw them across here. I find it slightly more productive. I don't go for the right away India. I mean, if you can take India right away, take it. But that's not generally my #1 priority. All right, I'm going to stop talking. Let's stop talking and do the turn. Play the game. Yes, we are going to be going for Pearl Harbor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 big old engagement, or I don't know, what do you even call it? It's a combination of planes and boats. Vectors? Bogies? Bogies? Bogies would be like planes, I think, though. Whatever, 5 bogies going their way. Whatever it is. Next, we're going to go Burma 1, and then... How do I want to do this exactly? I have 6 troops here. I could grab... Oh, I don't have to use these guys in the attack. I can just go drop them in French Indochina. And just use these units for my actual attack. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. You are down this way. Finally, we have 2 more fighters. 2 more fighters. Let's get maybe... Oh, I got 3 more fighters. My mistake. And you'll come north to Anhui, making that a little bit more, just a little bit more favorable for us. None of you guys will be engaged, and you're not actually needed there at the moment. All right, there's our move. There's our move. I'm recording, so I'm a little extra nervous. Okay, when I'm just like casually playing, I'm just boom, 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 flying through. I'm not making excuses. This is true. This is true. Let's go. Honestly, the first turn of any Axis and Allies game is the most stressful by far. I find once I'm into the game, as long as like the first turn wasn't a freaking disaster, like this Pearl Harbor's turning into, then I feel a lot more relaxed. Okay, second round, better please. Sub-miss, let's get some hits. No, guys! Ugh, what are you talking about? Miss, please. Yes. Yes. Okay. That salvages quite a bit. His sub-misses. Good, good, good. That's all you care about. You just want to be able to get your fighter and your bomber out of there. I was worried after that round 1. Oh, no. But no. Both those units are gone. We feel good. Heart's relaxing. I'm talking about the stress of turn 1 and how it can go into disaster, and it suddenly appears like it's getting disastrous for me. So let's go. Moving on. And this is 1 hit. All right, it's better than 0. I mean, you obviously... Oh, piece of junk. Well, I got 2. That's a terrible. You think about the odds of that. He hit 3 for 3. I barely hit him. I barely got his 2 units. Well, can these guys come out unscratched? Like, no losses, please. This is what we want. Still can't 1 round the guy, though. Whoa, holding on to no losses. 2 rounds. Hey, very good. Very good. Thank you, RNGesus. You just don't want a tough opening, especially when you're recording. You never want a tough opening, but when you're recording, it's you're feeling it. You're feeling it. Every mistake, every bad roll, everything. You're just like, oh, no. No, this isn't fair. These guys are both one movement. So, can any of my fighters get down there? You can. Okay, there we go. Oh, I have 2 fighters there that can reach it. Well, very good. Let's pick you up. 1, 2. Just ensure I do, in fact, want to go to French Indochina and nowhere else. Like, would I want to push forward to New Guinea and potentially do, like, a Hawaii attack? No, there's no reason. There's no reason for that. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. You can land... I guess here. And finally, tank, infantry. These guys to the north. And... Fighter can't reach me. He didn't... What did the UK do with his bomber? Bomber's down here. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to pile everything I can down here. Ooh, good thing I'm noticing that. Good thing I'm noticing that. Okay, and then you can come down to... These guys are a threat to backtrack. So if I landed in the Solomon, they could actually attack me. So you want to be aware of that. We'll go to the Wake Island instead. The only problem is now my navy is out of position to counterattack them at all. But I have to. He can hit me with 1, 2, 3, 4. He can hit me with 4 planes. Like, I have to pile up everything I can here. Well, I'll leave the 1 aircraft carrier here. So at least something's available to punch forward. If he does move here. And the planes can land on there. So that extends the range quite a bit. Well, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You want a stronger opening round than this? But you take what you get. He's going to have to come here. What I'm mulling over is to leave this destroyer here or move it down. You know what? I'm going to move it down. We're done. No more stress. That was maybe one of the most stressful opening turns I think I've ever had. My. Destroyer there for sure. Transport. Doesn't really matter. He can't reach me. And then finally, an industrial complex down in French Indochina. What do you have, US of A? I look forward to getting back to Germany. Mother Germany, what happened to you? What did they do to you? Combat, we had Season 53, took out the destroyer, and our UK, our British friends, Northwest Europe, and all the usual. Yes, of course, they went into Season 17 in force. Now he has no fighters in the sea. So it's relatively exposed for my planes. If I just want to take out raw IPC from him and delay him. Now, taking out one of his aircraft carriers, it's not going to stop him. He already has one and 2 planes on it and a cruiser. Okay, well, for purchase, we're going to start switching. Well, it's going to be all ground troops from here on out. I'd be more tempted to go with more artillery this, and then next round we'll switch over to our tank production. Could do something like a 7 and 5. That gives me 12. That's 2 and 10. I don't have any more units to get across that way. We'll make it 11 and 2. No, we'll go with that first one. We're going to pile up the artillery. Let's go. Now, do I want to take out this Navy? I can. Most likely, I'd only lose 1 plane in the process. But again, like I said, it doesn't stop him from getting superiority. The aircraft carrier, he already has it there. I'm not coming after this fleet. I have zero intention of it. It's just taking out the transport. And then he has this transport, of course, coming. I don't even know if it's worth faking it, risking it. So it's pretty clear. Obviously, I want to attack Archangel, West Russia, and Ukraine if I can. That part's no... Oh, and Northwestern Europe. It's... Do I want to take on this Navy or not? That's my question. That's my whole thing right now. Do I want to take out this Navy? I mean, I could move this guy here, and then I have 3 and 3 against his 3 and 4. Yeah, he still has numbers advantage. I don't even know if it's worth risking this at all. I don't think the payoff's enough. He could shoot down 2 of my planes, potentially. I don't think he would, but... Okay, well, first things, let's start setting this up and see how confident I am in my, in the European attack. Now, he's fallen back everything into here. You got a 20 punch. It's a pretty good punch, considering I can get maximum 8 lights and 8 tanks. And he can hit me with 21 for sure. Yeah, I'm not going to risk my planes. I like my planes, and I'm just going to abandon Africa. Africa is never a high priority for me when I'm playing as Germany. We'll put the 3 fighters into Ukraine. Let's put my my bomber up to Archangel. My other bomber, Western Europe. Actually, correction, I have 3 fighters over there already, so I'll bring this buddy over to, say, West Russia. So that's 1 and 1, 1 and 1. We have, come on, 2 infantry and 3. That should be fine. Could put a 3rd infantry. He doesn't have. Oh yeah, he has none in the Caucasus. Oh yes, for sure. I didn't notice that. He only has 1 tank that he can counterpunch with there. Okay, okay. Well, these fighters can't reach anywhere else, but I can definitely send these tanks forward. I'll leave this stack up here in the north, and I'm going to send 1 more infantry because I do want to ensure I take West Russia and put a little pressure on him here. Okay, I'm happy with that. So we have 2-1. Finally, let's deal with Western Europe. 2 and 3. Okay, alright. We got our turn. It's strong across the board. Alright, we got 1. Oh yeah, this is an easy one. Ukraine. Overwhelming numbers. Of course he has to hit 2. Oof. You hate to see him. When he's got 2 infantry and you hit him with like 10, 20, 30 rolls and he hits 2 for 2, just like, it hurts that a little bit. Just that little bit. A little bit of sting. Just need 1 bomber. Bomber, my man. All right, infantry will do the job just fine. Do we have next? Archangel in Northwestern Europe still. Yeah, I chose not to do the risky naval engagement. I don't see the reward enough. It'd be nice to knock out a transport, but not necessary. Okay, we exchange 1 for 1. As long as he doesn't pop mine in that scenario. That's all I care about. And finally, Northwest Europe. This is the one I could have sent one more infantry in to have ensured that I win. All right, the infantry's hidden. Yes, we're good. We're good. Hey, missed them both. Even better. I kind of always just in my head count. If there's one tank there, I just assume it's going to hit. It's when I get into multiple where I'm like, okay, he should hit roughly... I still assume worse. I assume like a 60%. Like, tanks should hit 50% of the time. In my head, I'm kind of thinking them as 60. I don't know. I skew. I suppose it throws my math off, and if I'm playing like Grandmasters, it might matter one day, but for the time being, I'm okay. I'm still high gold ranking. Boop-a-doo. Finland, move in, my friend. You'll land Karelia. Let's get White Russia. You'll come over to White Russia as well. Now, what do I actually need to pile up here in France? He's got 4 and just 4 and 2 at the moment. So he doesn't have a huge counterpunch coming at the moment. I have 5, 6, 3. It's not bloody likely. It is not bloody likely at all. And we have the north secured. So I'd be better off just sending these guys straight east into Poland. And the Bomberman, let's get you back to... I don't know. Germany, I have better access down here in case he wants to send like a random transport. But at this point, he has enough of a navy built up. I don't think he'll make that mistake. So with that thought in mind, I'm just going to stick that bomber to Karelia. And that's the turn. Now for deployment, let's go 2. Hello. 2 to Karelia. And then the rest will just ship right into Germany. And after this, we're going to switch to more of a tank-based focus. I'll still pump out the units. You need infantry forever as Germany. You need ground troops galore as Germany. There is no rest for the wicked, and we are back as Japan. UK, you attacked Algeria and nothing else. And the US did nothing as well. Okay. Uneventful. Now, I was peeking at this map before I started, and I'm going to do a play I don't ever remember doing in round 2, ever. But look, he plopped a factory in Egypt. The only things he can get to it with, 2 fighters, and these 2 units. So and a bombardment. So he does have a counter coming. But if I can take this, and I luck out, and both of my units manage to survive, I can fly 3 fighters down before the next British turn. And I have a legitimate chance at holding on to an Egypt factory round 2 as Japan. I've definitely never in high-level games have I ever pulled that off. But that's where my mind is right now. Where my original intent with this transport was come to Australia or even French Madagascar. I just see that as so tempting. It's so tempting. I just gotta do it. I gotta do it, okay? So what are we gonna do here for purchase? We need 1, 2 for French Indochina. These guys are off, so I don't have to account for them. Next, we have these 4 accounted for. Since I won't have the cover here from these... What does he have? 2 fighters. So if I brought another fighter, my aircraft carrier, and a destroyer, as long as I take out his bomber, That's safe there. That would be safe there. So I actually could drop troops. I could drop 4 troops right down to here if I wanted to onto Burma. I'm just kind of thinking this through out loud. That would leave me 2 plus 4 is 6. So I'd be 7 troops onto Burma. I don't know if that's enough to hold it. I'd have to pile up every fighter I could on top of that as well. Because he's got 9 plus 2 here. I don't think it's a... Let's do our move. I am going to attack Egypt. I've made my mind up. It's a risk, but I'm going to take that risk. Oh, I wish I had another fighter on here. That just showed me 1, 2, 3. Only one of my 2 fighters is actually going to be able to attack. But both my bombardments will bombard. Okay. So 1, 2 for French Indochina. I'm going to need another 4 for these transports. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't have... He's doing both sides. He's not doing a Japan first. He's doing a balanced build. So I don't have to focus right away on matching his navy. So I'm okay to go 1, 2, and 3. Get 3 transports actively working in the Sea of Japan area. Now that I'm taking 1 out and rolling the dice. This is a risk, guys. This is a risk. I have a solid opener as Germany. I have good Air Force intact. I've had decent rolls. I don't necessarily need to take these big risks, but I don't know. I just love it. I love the idea of successfully holding on to an Egypt factory as Japan. Turn 2. I just love that. It's a big brain move. 2 and finally 1. Just make sure I'm not missing this massive Air Force. Nope. 2 planes, they can get me. 2 planes, they can get me. But I got defense against this. I'll have fighters. Okay, we're okay. This is where having my other aircraft carrier down there might have been useful. Details. Now, we also... I don't know if he forgot to move these guys, or if he's trying to bait me. If he's playing some, like, 10D chess that my undeveloped brain, my undeveloped Axis brain just can't get. I don't know, but I'm going after that fighter. I'm going after that fighter for sure. Now, I want one of these need to be able to land here, so I can only use one of you up into Szechuan. You, Szechuan, my man. This fighter is going to land on them. Don't want to go out to Hawaii. We're going to drop all these troops to here. Can we get involved? Not really. And this fighter is done. I think that's 100%. I'm honestly, like, I'm puckered this tight. This friggin' tight. I'm puckered. I'm doing it, though. I made the decision. They go straight to Egypt. Let's go. Let's go. Yes! I hit for 2 for 2. RNGesus. Yes! Yes! That's what we're talking about. Oh, I got a real chance at holding that now. I needed both of my ground units to survive. Without both of them surviving, I didn't have the chance. Because he has 2 ground units that can reach me. He can plop him in there, and he can plop him in there and drop him on over. Okay, good, good, good. Now this will be nice, too, if I just snatch this fighter with minimal loss. We want to one-round it, obviously. No such luck. No hits, dude. That's fun. That's 7 rolls, no hits. We're now at 12 rolls, 1 hit. Oh man, I gotta retreat from this? Is this a joke, dude? Hit! Oh, I'm gonna lose a... I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Oh my god. Oh my god, he only lost 6! I cannot believe that. That is a disaster. To go from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows in real time. Oof. I didn't even get his fighter. I would have been fine at least getting the fighter. That is that's a tough pill to swallow, guys. Okay. Well, no point of crying over spilt milk. It's not getting back in the glass. What's going to make the most sense? I can't believe that. That's unbelievable. Down into Yunnan. You need to land, friend. Who else is this? Where's the other aircraft carrier? Oh, I didn't move him. Okay. Just move him. Now you can land. Okay, now we're good. We have 5 units landing in Yunnan. All of those units have been moved. I honestly, I'm just, I'm reeling from that. I'm hoping I'm coming out of that with an intact army. I don't even get his fighter, and I lose one of my own. That takes all of the joy out of the Egypt, because this is a long shot. He has a very good chance at taking this back. This is just a long shot. This is where I need to be winning. This is where I need to be solid. Oof. See it back as Germany, boys. Oh, we have some things to toss out here, as you do. No bomber to worry about. Artillery, infantry, you know where they go. I'll see you as Japan. Back in for the Axis gameplay. What did he do? What did you do? No combat from the US. That's the smart move. That's what I would have done. And then West Russia, no units lost. Unfortunate for me. Okay. Now we're going to switch on over to some tank production. And like a massive infantry. That gives me... I might even do with the extra infantry. So I can pile up here a little bit better. I like that idea. Okay, that's our purchase. That sucks. I couldn't even have taken out one of them. Though that is relatively ripe to attack. He still has 19 and 24, but no heavies whatsoever. 24 to my 9, 11, 12, 20. And I have a bunch of tanks. 21. But I would take losses on the attacks, the only problem. It's just not enough. He just has the numbers edge. It would not be wise. As much as I'd love to do it, it would not be wise. Okay, so I'm better just being selective and taking... Now, if these fighters need to land down there... 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3... Oh, shoot. So it'd be you. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I choose to do that. But I'm also then risking it against 4 fighters as well. Like, it's a big risk if I do that. So how would I be doing that? I would have to abandon this coast. Pull back off the coast. Allow him to land. And then I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. Still land in Berlin and protect it. Though there's only one transport that can hit Berlin. Berlin's not actually in danger at the moment. It's piling up against this 8 that can drop on me. And I guess 4. But I suspect he's going to go all in on Egypt. these 2 fighters, these 2 fighters, these 2 units. Okay. Suddenly destroying that navy would have been a lot better. Wish I destroyed that navy all of a sudden. Well, that's the other. I am risking 3 fighters. So what if I just put all 5 of these against this? It's a 4-4-3-2. And I'm attacking with a 4-4-3-3-3. Is it worth it to have Japan hold this territory? Because he could take this group and start marching them this way. And just take it from me anyways. Though he would then sacrifice India. Oh damn, this is a hard decision to make. Which risk is the better risk? And then how am I doing? Do I need to take these chances? Yeah, we're damn even. That was a start from Japan, but obviously that was nice. I suppose the best question is, what has a better chance of success? 2-2, 4-4-4 against 1-3-3-3-3-3-3. I think actually I have a better chance of success going against this fleet here. I do. That's my better odds. All right. Oh damn. So these 3, we're gonna have to abandon the coast. These 3 got to come in on here, and then I need to make sure I've added enough. And I think I'm gonna need 1 and 2 more. Okay, I'm attempting to send in literally the least amount possible. Let's go 1 more infantry. Oh, that's sea battle. They're doing it second. Thank you. I like it. Build up the drama. That could be the game. All right, we got 3 for 3 on my fighters. Like, come on, guys, you gotta hit something. He hits perfect. Well, thankfully I sent that extra unit in, because this tank might hit me here. Yeah, he did. Man, they get good defensive rolls. So that front stays even. If I get out of this only losing 2 planes, I'll be very happy. Didn't round him. Yes! 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 Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh, that's so good! That's so freaking good! Oh my god, 53-0! Breathe, Dave, breathe. We're definitely holding on to that. He can hit it with 1 tank and 2 fighters. 1 tank and 2 fighters. It's probably an idea to still drop the my fighters as defensive down there. Or even like 2. Yeah. Yeah. Let's drop 2 down there. 1 up to Germany. Where do I put 1 on France? What kind of a stack would I need to prevent 8 plus 2 plus 1 attacking me? 1, 2, 3, 4. I would need to comfortably, I'd want like 10 infantry and a fighter. So I'd have to add 5 more from here. I could add these 2. You know what? I think I'm going to hold that coast. you went to Germany. We're going to swing you up this way. Oh, I can't believe that worked. That's so good. That's so friggin' good. No, I want my bombers in Germany. You guys into France. Now my tanks. It's a good deterrent. It's a good deterrent. I can actually leave those tanks there and just move the bulk of our numbers up. I'll be able to place units in Karelia. We'll go... He can't attack Karelia directly. He can. So I'll put one fighter Karelia. And let's say 2 into Ukraine. Or I send another back to Germany. And 1 into Ukraine. I like that. I like that divide. Now, I said I need 3. I'm going to need at least 2 more infantry into Paris. And finally, 2. Let's go 1, 2. Oh, yes! That's so good. No losses. No losses. You just, you love to see it. Oh, man, what a round. Now, yeah, artillery at the front line, infantry at the front line, tanks, baby. And we just want to fill up our whole, all of Europa. Mother Europa must be full of units. I personally wouldn't be attacking that if I was him, so we'll see how crazy he is. You gotta, as you start losing a game, you gotta start taking bigger and bigger risks, and there's no doubt about it. Right now, it's advantage access. See you on the flip side. Oh, you love to see it. What is this in Egypt? Oh, it's our factory we continue to hold. Yes, sir. And he didn't... Wait a minute. What the heck did the UK do? If he didn't bother even attacking Burma, why not? You have planes there. Oh, what did he do? Let's just check it out. Let's not guess. Finland, reasonable. Morocco, reasonable. And he did. He attacked Egypt. We held on. Oh, I didn't even notice I was down the infantry. So we only lost 1 infantry, and he lost a tank and a fighter. That was a bold move, sir. A bold move that did not pay off. Now, we can make 2 units in Egypt. Maybe an infantry tank, because I already have the artillery, so we already have a punch when I add the infantry. And then down into French Indochina. How many? Well, let's get a better view of the map. Okay. Okay. And because I went so hard this way, he's now trying to come in on Japan. So we need to be very careful here. 1, 2 for French Indochina. Now his navy can only land... No, he can land all these places too. What would be the strategy for this then? He doesn't have a lot here is the only thing. And I do have an aircraft carrier with a fighter already. And with only 1 transport, that's not a threat to me. That's not a threat even with my 6. He's got 1 transport with 2 infantry and a battleship. So he can bombard with a 4, and then he's got 1s attacking. I don't need to be too afraid of this. The only thing he does have is a destroyer. So I can't just drop a sub here. We can come and destroy it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I just completely ignore his counterattack coming. And then hit it with my planes and whatever I have here. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's the play. We're going to instead add this to one tank. Do your worst, America. I fear you not. I fear you not. Now, for further attacks, he still has one fighter, so he could hit me 3 in 1, but I'm going to have 2 more units there. It's not bloody likely. It is not bloody likely he takes that. I don't necessarily need to, because my option here is that I attack and I use these 2 boys. That still allows me to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can still move my whole navy back in preparation for him attacking Japan, him attacking the sea zone. It would only give him access to 63. And I'd actually don't... Alright, I think I like that idea. Even if I lose a fighter, he's not going to be able to attack me. And I still take out a British fighter. Alright, that's the plan. That's the plan. I've convinced myself. Now... And if he drops troops up here, I would have to destroy through them. Alright, I know what we'll do here. It's nice and simple. I'll just grab that one plot. Keep myself out of reach of him. He's probably going to come up to Manchuria. I'm going to take that back. And he has no units that move 2 spots. So we'll just stick 1 up there. Alright, that was a lot of intense thought and debate. But I feel solid with that, with this course of action. I want a bomber over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I just land in Egypt. Then I can bomb my way out. The only downside of that is I don't have the bomber for attack on here. But that's okay. You know what? I actually like this idea. I want to make this a very sure bet. Let's go. It's very strong. Ultra strong. Charmin strong. Okay, there's one bomber. Yes! See? The bomber's there for a reason. Very good. We are very happy with this. Artillery for, well, what was that? 12 to 4? 100% worth it. You land. Let's come back. Very successful expedition to Egypt. Very, very successful expedition to Egypt. It's so easy for you to say. And then we just get everyone out of sight. Since I'll have so many troops on Japan, he's not a threat to me. Boom. Same deal. Come back here. We're going to go maybe just 1 here to block it up. And then still down to Yunnan, because I want the pressure on Yunnan. And I'm really surprised he didn't use his fighters to at least clear out Burma. Like, I wasn't going to pile up on there yet. He's got 9, 10. I could get 5 and 7. No, it's not enough yet. Not yet. With getting diverted to Egypt, which was still worth it, I don't have enough to pile up on Burma yet. But we're going to be attacking him from both sides. And I know he's scared. I know he is. I can feel it. Tanky tank. Let's go tanky tank. Actually, correction. The 1 definitely goes to Egypt. But just for the extra 3 defense, I will stick the 1 in Japan proper. So it's defending with a 3 instead of a 2. Do your work. I want him to attack. I want him to expose his navy so I can just shred the thing. Immediately shreddage is what will occur. I feel solid. It is the end of, not almost the end of round 3. And we're creeping up. About 50. About 50 advantage. Now, he still has to attack and buy, but I am feeling good about this one, guys. That Egypt grab, man. That Egypt grab. Beautiful Germany. What do we have? USA combat. into Norway, reasonable. And USSR into Manchuria, that's what I expected. And destroyed one arty, but lost 2 infantry. Beautiful. That's what you like to see. Where their attacks cost them more than they cost you. You definitely enjoy seeing that. Okay, nice and safe at this point. It's going to be a tank. Let's say 2 artillery. And then all infantry. Yeah, I like this purchase. It's a nice safe purchase. So he's got 9 down on the Caucasus. Are my fighters safe to leave here? Actually, they're 100% safe to leave here. They can go wherever the heck I want. Is that place the Caucasus? That's the question. I could actually just attack and retreat. I am very unlikely to one round the Caucasus. But reasonably, I'd get like 5 hits out of them. Maybe even 6, 7. Like, Flip side being, if I do win, all of those units are stuck down there to be destroyed. No, 13. I would have to hit 9 of 13 to one round them. That's so friggin' unlikely. I'm not even close to a one round, I would say, on them. Check our bomber range. Nothing we can really bomb at the moment. Actually, correction. Lots of things we can bomb. Nothing I can pick off for free. I'm looking for transports. Yes, this seems very aggressive to attack every single one of the neighboring plots. But it's where I'm leaning, like, without a doubt. So I would need at least 2. We could do bomber. Now he has no tanks. So I don't have to worry about him rolling out of here in force. But I do need to be aware of I can hold on to Karelia at the end of this turn. There's a lot to consider, okay? There's a lot of stress. I'm getting stressed by all of this. So we have another fighter still. This buddy... If I use this fighter into Finland, he can land down into France. And then I can also use the France one, and he can land down in Karelia. Still leaving me this bomber to send out to Archangel. And Germany could get hit with 8. So something needs to land in Germany. This fighter, 1, 2, 3, 4. At least one needs to land in Germany. And then this buddy can land in Karelia. Whew. This is a lot going on here, guys. This is a lot. And this is my high stress. High stress. He could roll amazingly, and this could be a complete waste. I'd feel better if I had my bombers or something else in there. But if I do that, then I have to completely abandon these other attacks. Unless I take this bomber and send it towards Caucasus. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Archangel. What happened? Oh, that was that bomber. Okay. Let's correct this. You come from Finland. You go to Archangel. See, that's what this is really useful. Where you muck up and you misread and you move it and you're like, wait a minute, no, none of my attacks should be like the computer's calculator. They're a little AI assistant there. It's not that great. I understand there's online tools that a lot of people use, which I think is kind of cheap. You're using an AI to play for you, or at least assist your gameplay. Do it yourself, man. That's just my thoughts on that. But no, but that's super useful for that. 5 is okay. What did I say? I was hoping 6. And he got 3. We're okay with that. He didn't get out of my my infantry. So that's advantage to us. But at what cost? I had to take a bomber off another attack. So we could lose somewhere else just to make sure that one worked. Or not. Or my infantry will just roll snake eyes, guys. Let infantry do everything. And they will too. They will too. Our fighters aren't required. Into West Russia. I wouldn't mind taking this one. I'm gonna hit. Nope. Damn it. That's annoying. Now I have to block his ability to push deeper in, and he probably will attack anyways. So arguably, I should have sent these guys into West Russia as well. Made an overwhelming attack on one, rather than risking losing both. We won one of two at least. Bomber to Berlin. It's not any more that can come to France. I don't need to pile any more on France right this second. But getting an AA gun back there is a good idea. Need definitely... Oh, he has no planes at all. Alright. So we can block up White Russia quite effectively. Let's go one... Ooh, shoot. I also need to protect Karelia. And he could potentially take all 8 of these guys. These 3. So we're looking at 11 attacks. Where's his... And a bomber. Jeez Louise. Where's his fighters over here? He has a carrier with no fighters. Oh, no, there they are. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so we're talking 8, 10, 11... 1, 2, 3. So you can hit with 11 here. I would go these 3. I have 2 more coming. We're going to say 1 needs to go here. What do you guys have? Both 1 movement and 3 movement. 1 and 2. Finally, so we're moving 7 units into Karelia, 6 units. I already have 8 there. We have an AA gun. Karelia is safe, guys. Karelia is safe. Let me tell you, safe and sound. Now we'll be making 10 units in Germany, so Germany is solid. Let's go like 3. Then all 6 and further locking down Karelia. They are not taking Karelia from me. You get that thought out of your mind. Good, not perfect, but a good round. Solid round. Tank in Germany to defend the homeland. And that's our build. Let's do a final. It's only round 4. And we've almost been holding a consistent 50 attack power lead on him. Let's push past 50. I always find once you're approaching 100, generally you got that game locked down. Things can happen. You can do dumb things and let him back in the game. But fingers crossed, guys. We got this. In we go as Japan. No combat for UK. That's never a good sign. That's never a good sign. And then, of course, the US are in Norway. Okay. Not much pressure coming on to Egypt yet. But he can. Well, he could. He could be throwing tanks and some other things. But I would be killing those things. So. Let's just go with another tank and an infantry in Egypt. I think that's a solid buy. I might be buying that for the rest of the game in Egypt. So I read him right over here. He didn't do anything. But he is locking these troops in place a little bit. Which isn't the end of the world, because I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm holding land. It's not like I'm not holding that 4. Actually, I can bring my whole... So many options. No, we're gonna spread our wings again. We spread our wings once successfully to Egypt. I'm gonna spread my wings into Australia at this point. We're gonna do a 1, 2 artillery. I don't need to account for this transport, so I have these 3 to account for. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Simple. Okay, there's our purchase. I like that. Like that. That's a lot of friggin' units. We're already 11 ground troops just straight into the fray. Obviously, this guy's got to go. You've been a fine foe, but you have got to go. We'll let him advance to me, and then I'll just destroy him when he comes to Libya. And with these boyos, we'll push out... If I come to Italian East Africa, if he wanted to, he could go 1, 2, 3, and then land. Would he, though? No, I don't think he would. All right, that's where we're going to go. Finally, we want to go... Not finally. I'm not even close to done my turn. I want to pick you up. Come over here, jump on, and into Western Australia. It's only 1. If I'm sending... I actually could leave this artillery here. But I do like to have 1 artillery that I'm jumping through these islands. It helps to take these plots. Yeah, I will bring them with me. We'll bring them with me. We'll send a battleship that way. And 1 of our aircraft carriers. So we got overwhelming. We're going overkill already. Now you, friend... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into Yunnan. And I'm going to be dropping troops into Yunnan, so it's fairly safe. Okay. I'm convinced. Now, you're going to come up to Anhui. You're Anhui. With these guys out of the way, I still have you to worry about. But if I'm moving my fleet back up here and I'm building these units, I actually don't have to worry about them. They can land wherever they want. It's just 1 transport. And I can either transport up to them to get them or do whatever. I can deal with them accordingly. Okay. Not that I'm attacking with them. You got to plan this out. And that's the move. Oh, wait a minute. What am I thinking? I gotta get rid of Manchuria. That is not the move. Wake up. Wake up. Let's go. Tank. Into Manchuria. And finally, a fighter and... Really? You can't reach? A tank, infantry, and a fighter should be able to take that. I just want to be able to use the other 2 transports to bring them down to Yunnan. That's why I don't want to send more. All right, I'm happy with that. I don't feel like I'm taking any particularly large risks here. It's not a nervous, like, sometimes you click okay and you're like, I don't know. I don't know if this is the right decision. This one, I feel like this is the right decision. I feel I've made positive, enlightened decisions. Manchuria. So, boys, So I was thinking of turning off the roll animations just because I was surprised how long these games actually go. My very first Axis release is 2 hours long. Like, gee, I even edit out little bits of some of the episodes. So, wow. Yeah, with that in mind, I may turn it off for future games. I'm already using it so far on this campaign, so we'll keep it going. But again, let me know what you think. If they're driving you nuts having these rolls going, you tell me, and we'll... A couple people say so, then I'll get rid of them. Saying king. It's a 1-for-1. It's okay. It keeps him back from me. Stay back. Get back. Say 1 up to Szechuan. You're down here, my friend. To remember what the plan was. 1 aircraft carrier's down here, and maybe 1 destroyer. No, I don't need a destroyer down there. I don't need a destroyer down there. That would be not wise. I definitely need my destroyers up here. I gotta protect. He has no bomber there. He has no bomber up there. So we're not worried about him plucking my transports. So we go all up here to 62. Including my fighter and this fighter. And finally, he can only drop 2 troops, which I can handle with my transport. So we are going to move forward in force. Final question, do I want to move on India in force? I'm a little surprised. Why aren't you using your fighters, dude? You should be sending 1 troop and 3 fighters, at least, to just pop this guy out. And if you get lucky, you take Burma. He has a big counterpunch. I kind of fear that counterpunch, and my fighters aren't in position. Why risk that? Why risk it? I don't need to. If I'm doing well everywhere else, let's just keep doing well everywhere else. That is my turn. Good old tank in Egypt. Good old Egyptian tanks. Gotta love them. 1 arty. 1 and 1, 2, and should be 4 left. Or 5. 5 left is also a good number. I'm good at counting. Yeah, early. It's end of round 4, and that is a Axis colored map. It is so friggin' rare. Round 4 for Japan to have this much Africa and at the same time be pushing into Australia. Like, you can just go all Africa if you want, but you'd probably be losing to America, or you'd be neglecting other fronts. That's not the case. We've smacked the Soviets out of our neck of the woods. We've smacked the British out of Africa. Yes, I'll see you back as Germany. You can tell I'm feeling good about this. All right, Germany with my Egyptian little friend down here, my Egyptian Japanese friend. Let's carry on. Thinking tanks and infantry. I need numbers of infantry. I really do. I'm gonna go with the 10 and the 1. It allows me to stick 2 up here in Karelia and still get 9 down in Germany. So I got a nice strong Germany. Though even as I say that, I realize, oh, he has all of his transports moved back. Well, there you go. Now, do I attempt the same thing I did last time? Try to take another chunk out of these 8. I could hit him with... I got 10 right here. All of them. These are rolling 2s, 3s, and 3s. With some bombers. That worked out well. That keeps Russia chopped down a little bit. USSR chopped down. And he has 10, 11 up here. I could do this both ways. I could do this both ways here. These planes coming out here could land in France. And these bombers could go anywhere. You could go 1, Yeah, we'll go 2. We'll go 2. Then I'm thinking 1 fighter. And then 2. Finally, you can go to Finland. Not finally, I still have a couple more. And my bombers. Down to the Caucasus. Okay. That's our play. We want good hits, but not too good hits. You got that? Okay, that's okay. 3 and 3, 6. Could have been a bit better, but that's a good chunk of the infantry. He's got 3, so we've already beat him. Yeah, alright. We'll retreat. Quite acceptable. Quite acceptable. Not perfect. Obviously, we could have hit a couple more, but totally fine. Same deal. Just don't want to hit more than 8. 4. All right, so we're not going to hit more than 8. 5. Beautiful. He pulls off. A 5 is... Really? That's junk. That's junk. Absolute junk. And there's nothing else I could have done. Like, even if I had added more planes. Okay. So not a perfect round, but a decent round. Not a disaster round. I guess that's the key. You're still in it. So these 3 up for sure. I'm going to be making 2 more infantry up here. We want at least 1 fighter down here. Now he can throw these 11 at me. I don't think he will. Well, why? Why don't I think he will? Let's get 2 fighters down there instead. You can come forward for sure. Actually, all 6 of you. Let's say Karelia. Germany is relatively safe. Let's put you guys up in Karelia. Oh, that ain't one of my tanks down there. You hate to see that. I'm a little... What does he actually have here? 3, 1... Where he doesn't really have much he can actually hit me with down here. So Karelia is the better bet there. We're going to send 1 more infantry this way. So I match him with my lights. Plus I have two fighters and a tank. Ah, shoot. I'm going to go 1 more. And then everything else will go east. Let's say 3, correction. 4 and... No, I like 2 and 5. I like that. You're coming this way. You can park north. Oh, high stress. High stress. Like when the round goes awesome, it's just like, whatever, plop them around. Everything's going great. But when you're like, man, that could have been better. That could have been better. I got to put these in the right place. Don't want to make a mistake. And finally, we'll do ye old attack power 210, 169. Still, we're creeping. We're battling our way to that 50 advantage. That magic number we're hoping for. I think Japan's going to do it. Japan should start snowballing. He still doesn't have any counter to this. Like, I honestly, if I was him, would be dropping this down here. Or on Morocco. Like, put the pressure on Japan. Don't just give me Africa. Unless you think you can take Germany that quick, which, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. Back again as Japan. Oh, I love it. I love it. The Egyptian holdout. Now, for Egypt this time, I'm going to go with a 1-2 infantry artillery. In French Indochina, Let's start building tanks. Let's go 1, 2. And then we need 6 transports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correction, 3 transports. 6 total. And we can make 1 more tank. Okay, I'm happy with that. Oh, yes! Just ground troops galore. Down into South Africa. Could jump into like French Equatorial Africa, and then this tank could come north, and this tank could go up, boop, boop, turn after. A good idea is a good idea. A good idea is a good idea. Do I push to Persia? He's being so timid. He's being so timid here. He's not attacking Burma. Like, I don't want to, because I don't necessarily want him to come pushing on me. But with how timid he's being, I don't think he'll be so timid going the other way. So no, I'm not gonna press my luck there. I'll just leave my 1 unit. Next one we have unused bomber. We're definitely making some moves up here. What exactly though? Oh, look at this. He's got his troops. That's a mistake. He made a mistake. He forgot. He got tunnel vision on the on his east coast. Well, let's go reward him for his mistake. I mean, even if he did want me to attack and he didn't care for whatever reason, say he wants to distract me an extra turn for India. Say he's got 5D chess playing. He would have at least unloaded those 2 troops or dropped them here and sacrificed them in the Soviet Far East. Absolute mistake on his part. Okay, we'll just go all in on that. Make sure I don't lose too much. I do have a battleship there. Yeah, I shouldn't lose any. I could actually drop a load of troops over here if I really wanted to. 1 artillery. I could put 1. No, that's fine. It's fine. Let's keep focused on the mainland because I'm doing well here. There's no need to screw things up. Ba-doo. You can get forward to there. You might as well. Now, do we attempt... It would be nice to grab this. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'd have to land in Yakut. Which you're safe in Yakut. Nothing can get him. So what else? Or they can live. We could do something like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same deal. I still got to land in Yakut. Okay, if that's the case, then I'm going to be slightly less aggressive. We'll go... So the Soviets have the next turn. I got to be mindful of what they throw at me. I could just move out of their range, and then they can't even hit me. I like that idea. It still leaves me, what do I do, though? Alright, fine. We're going to go a little safer. We'll just go on Kazakhstan. I don't want to risk any of that stuff. We'll let the rest of the boys come up. I don't have so many planes over there. Oh, yeah. Don't want to forget this. Boom, boom. On to Eastern Australia. You meet up with the boys. Now, this fleet should stay together to help them take out Honolulu. Make sure he doesn't hit me with any Air Force. Though I will have this Navy up here anyways. We'll just keep them there for right now. And that's our turn. I feel like I should be being more aggressive, but I'm winning. And I am being aggressive, so let's not be too aggressive, anxious. You know, let's not be too anxious to be aggressive. We just need 1 more. Come on, battleship. Beautiful. Got it. That's what you want. The 1 round. Give them as few options or chances as possible. We accept. A nice boom, boom. 1 destroyer for that whole fleet, plus the 2 ground troops. That's the cherry on top. Big, big mistake on his part. Alright, we're going to trade. Or we're not even going to get it. We might lose. Round 2. Fight. Bomber. And we trade. Totally cool. Acceptable. It stalls their attack for the following turn. That's the big thing. Now this could be the point to move in, but he has a massive counterattack where I don't have all my fighters down there. I had to get kind of stalled up in this area for a bit. I'm gonna go... We'll just start dropping everyone down to Yunnan, so I can actually hit them with overwhelming numbers. Now next turn, like I'll have what? 18 in that one plot alone, plus a bunch more. I'll feel much better to, I'll feel far more confident, let's say that. Far more confident in moving in and being a bully. Belgian Congo's next turn. Yeah, we're solid, guys. We are solid. And then it's going to be... What did I say? I think I was going to do 1 artillery. 1 tank. Or 1 infantry, correction. Back here, 2 tanks. And then in the island of Japan. 3 and 3. Or 3, 1, and 2. Whatever. Beautiful expenditure. If he does manage to punch through here, I have my counterattack. This guy's going to go a little dip-de-doo. This guy's going to come back up to get back in the fight. And then India. It's all sights on India. I'm relatively... Like, I'm happy trading back and forth and kind of holding this line with USSR as we smash out India. And then it's... sky's the limits, boys. Sky's the limits. What did you do, my enemies? What did you do? West Russia in a simple attack. Lost an infantry in the process. And nothing out of the U.S. Nothing out of the Americans. This is what we like. This means we're doing good. We are doing solid. At this point, I definitely... Still, it's the same needs. I need tons of infantry. And artillery and tanks never hurt either. 9, 1, and 1 it is. What are we looking at here? Got a nice little build-up going in Mother Finlandia. That's where my roots are from, by the way. Or some of them. I guess we're all mutts, but my name, my namesake comes from Finland. Mother Finlandia. But I'm Canadian. These guys can hit Finland. I don't think I have the punch. I don't think I have the punch to hit Finland. Let's look. Let's just send everything there first. See what this looks like. Not the bombers. Presuming like I take the bombers to Archangel or to West Russia. So we have 23 coming on his 10, 19, 21. Shoot. He could do a lot of damage to me. If I attack that, I want to attack that with the bombers too. He could do a lot of damage to me. Those are a lot of 2 rolls, but I got a lot of 3 rolls. Ah, shoot. And then I'll pile up in Belarus, White Russia. Get away from that 7. Not that he doesn't even have a big attack coming. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, big hits, big hits. 2 is not great. 4 is not great either. At least the bombers hit. Shoot. Man, their 2 rolls are going to be huge here. 5 is okay, so I got 8 to 5. Yeah, retreat. We did a bit more damage than him. Not enough, though. Lucky he rolled bad, too. Still has those 8 plus... See, America has a strong punch on me still. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Definitely got to pile up in here. All up in here. I have, like, no other units that could reach there. He could put 7 units onto Germany. But that's not so bad. That's not so much. And we'll also move the bulk of our forces north here. Into White Russia. All 8 of them can come off. Let's say maybe 3 and 5. Ooh, I was hoping that round would go a little better. I mean, that didn't go terrible. I don't want to. I don't want to be dramatic. I don't want to oversell that, but that definitely could have went better. All 4 of them into Karelia, I think is Dewe. And then the bombers over here. Just to see what he's up to. I suspect he wants to come down here and say hi to my Japanese troops. And, well, I'll have a surprise waiting for him. Yeah, that's the turn. I won't lie. I am a little worried about his counterattack into Karelia. But at this point, that ship sailed. The attack has already occurred. There's no second chances in life, guys. There's no second chances. Back as the Empire of Japan, we are buying 4 infantry, 3 artillery, and 3 tanks. That fills out our 1, 2, 3 requirements. I'm going to save the 8 for a fighter. I could get 2 less artilleries, get a fighter this round. I'm okay saving it. I'm okay. Let's go. For combat, I mean, it's pretty simple. Just through Belgian Congo, French West Africa, now over here in Algeria. I got no planes or fighters anywhere. My bomber reach? No, bomber can't make it. Okay, so we'll do something like... I think I'll do the grab Kazakhstan and back. And then bomber up to Novosibirsk. Whatever. However you say that word. That's where we're going to attack into. And he has no tanks, so I'm going to go ahead and send 2 infantry in. Now over here, we're not holding our attack on Alaska or anything like that. We're obviously not attacking India. Eastern Australia. There we go. Boom. Into New Zealand. Overwhelming force. Next turn, of course, we'll be going up to Honolulu. I could actually have a transport heading this way. It's only 1. It's only 1. I'll go to Honolulu and then I'll come back down, I think. Because we're doing so well everywhere else. It's only round 6, remember, and I have all of Africa almost, as Japan. Okay, that's our turn. That's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Easy. No losses. Give me your IPCs, sir. Bomber, do your job. There we go. That's what we brought you for, man. That's why I sent 2 infantry. I accounted for this. It's like I knew. Victory! Yeah, pretty safe round. I don't need to go crazy. I am winning. That's the thing. When you're winning, you don't have to take the chances. It's on your enemy to put himself at risk. It's on your enemy to take the chances. You don't got to worry about any of that nonsense. You got time for any of that. Now, there's no transports that can get me, so don't see any reason why not to move forward. 1 and 2. Finally, let's grab the boys. Drop you off. You have 15 plus 1, 16. 16 lights and 3 heavies. Where I have 17, 22. I mean, I can definitely hold that. Can we get right over to there? No. So I'd have to leave my bomber, but I'm dropping 6 troops. The only thing is, I don't necessarily want to force him to come out this way towards my factory in Egypt. I'm actually okay letting him live in India a turn or 2 longer, so I can hold all of that land forever. He never gets it from me. That's my one thought. And he's not trading Burma with me, which is a flat-out mistake on his part. He should be. He should be using all those fighters every single turn. Let's get you guys all back. Yeah, you know what? He's not taking Burma. He's letting me just keep it. I'll leave my 1 unit on there. And I think that's fine. I think this is a great way to leave things. My tanks. My 1 and 1. And finally, 3 infantry back in Japan. 2 arty and a friendly tank. Yeah, I just want him to stay in India. Keep drop artillery. More and more artillery in here sounds perfect. Just load up those numbers. Eventually, once I've locked down Africa, I've extracted a lot of wealth, and the other thing is he'll have to at least send 1 out to Kazakhstan. I'll smash that. I think Air Force is the only thing I'm lacking on is Japan. I got the ground unit numbers. Yeah, we got to build up our Air Force. Even if I have to buy less tanks and just stick with infantry, artillery, and then get some planes out there. Germany, not quite the same spend that Japan has, but we're okay because Japan is on our side and we feel good about that. What to purchase here? We have a nice Air Force, 6 planes. But I mean, it's Germany. Ground troops are where it's at. Let's not kid ourselves. A tank, 10 infantry is probably what I should be buying. Okay, what do we like? 5 units down here. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my jeez! Jeez Louise, man! That's 63 IPCs! 63 just poof, gone. Well, I mean, I was already winning this game, but that mistake, he's not recovering from that. That's like a massive one-sided battle for free. For free, for nothing, I just get that. Oh, man. I feel a little bit bad for him, I'm not going to lie. Okay, well, I don't have to worry about the American counterattack, and the British only have 2 transports per turn. So we're definitely safe over in France for a couple turns. I could move these 2 fighters over here to Ukraine, or I could bring them up to Finland for another round of attacks on these guys. Because they have 7, 15, 16, and 19. So I could definitely throw another full round at them. With still no fighters defending it. That's a mistake on his part. I might try another round at that. I can take all of my fighters that way. Oh, with how little he has forward, I actually can destroy these boys at the same time. Because he doesn't have much of a counterattack coming. Question is, do I want to throw all these guys down here too? Or do I need to send them up towards Karelia? I could abandon Karelia as the other option. Let's do like a modifier. We'll do a little bit of everything here. So with, it's already saying that's strong. I'm gonna include at least a fighter that way, and then we'll go you to Finland and everyone else all in. Boom. That allows me to send the rest of the guys north, and I don't know. Let's say 2 more south. I want to take that. I want to take that, and I want to have a big standing army intact. Oh, I have a tank? Let's send a tank in too. Alright. Now again, Finland's my gamble here. If we break even, it's fine. Obviously, if he destroys my army, that would be terrible. Hey, those are good rolls. Those are good rolls. 9 of 15. So 12 total. We didn't get into his tanks. A4 and perfect. That is a wonderful exchange. I will happily retreat from that one. So close to his tanks. So close. Look at that, 45 to 19. But this isn't even the big thing. Like, look, I've already taken the transports, man. How did he not see my bombers? How did you notice this? Like, dude, you're gold ranked. How did you get your gold ranking? I don't understand that one, man. I guess we all have our moments. Not only could I not one round him, he also got more hits than me. I'm obviously not hoping for that. All right, good. Perfect. With him only having this one unit in West Russia, I don't really have to leave much there at all. I mean, I guess I should leave one, but that's it. Everyone else can pile up into Karelia. And with me taking... Oh, that's so good. It's just so good, man. I don't need a single plane to land in France right now. France is technically overpowered at the moment. It's just not required. Alright, let's get the tank out of there, too. Couple boys up to the Baltic. You to Poland. Let's say you into Poland, too. Karelia's fine. And, like, a plane in Germany, and then the rest in Karelia, I think is where it's at. Yeah, that was a solid turn. And he's online. He just played the previous one. I played it, and I was naming the file, because I stopped the recording, I named the file, and I looked, oh, it's already my turn again. That's fun when that happens. Boom. Tanky tank. And 8 more. Yeah, we're feeling good about this one, guys. That Egypt capture so early was massive. And then he's making mistakes here. How the heck are you gold ranked, man? Whatever, pad my ranking, I don't mind. We're back, he's online, he's playing, we're playing as well. We're buying 5 infantry, 4 artillery, and the massive aerial purchase of 2 fighters and a bomber. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Oh. Let's go. Algeria, your counterattack is non-existent. It's our purchase. We're going to go right into you, full tilt. Tank can't reach. Those boys will have that handled on its own. Next, we're going to come up here to Honolulu. 1, 2, in we go. Friendly battleship, some friendly fighters. There's no counterattack coming, so we're safe there. These fighters can't reach. Finally, inland here. He's finally coming out, showing some strength, demonstrating his power. I don't want to commit all my forces, that's for sure. Okay, I'll exchange with him. I'll send in 2 and then my tank. So it's even plus my bomber for the advantage. And he's not likely to attack either of those. I have a tank advantage over him. And again, here I'm fine. I don't want him leaving. I own Africa, dude. Like this is a good trade-off for me. Boom, that's 1 hit. Easy peasy. You take your hit, whatever. Pish pish, I say. Pish pish. I have boys around I can pick up. It's not an issue. Next, we're gonna go Algeria. Boom. Easy. Easy. I think that was the last one. No, we have Novobirisk. Novobirisk. Novobirisk? Novo, we'll call it. Novo or Birisk? Sibirisk? Novosibirsk. If there's anyone watching, if there's any Russian people watching, I don't know how you tell me how to pronounce it, but you can just have a chuckle at my expense. How about that? Bomber, thank you. You're doing something. 1 for 1. You got this, boys. Now, does he hit back? He does. It's a wash. The fight never happened. It's like it never even existed. We will send 1 infantry up to Szechuan. I don't need him stepping forward on me. Actually, let's actually go with like 4 north. Since I'm not actually using any of my transports to ship north at all. Come up that direction, but of course. Jump on, boys. We're going warring. We'll also come up here. Transjordan. I don't need anyone else going west. They're not punching back. I'm sure they will at some point here, but for now they're not. So we'll continue our occupation of Africa and build up in Africa. And if he's not forcing me out of Burma, again, I don't typically I would be piling up here because I want to keep that and I don't want him to have and I want the ability to defend it, but he's being so not aggressive that I'm happy with him just building up in India. I can keep squeezing these guys to death. While at the same time holding Africa. He's not going to be able to keep up with me building-wise. Especially with me grabbing those transports. Where do I put the pressure on? Force him out. Alright, I have enough units there that we will put the pressure on. Boom. Boom. Yeah, you see, I got a big army, yes. I am aware. I'm aware. It's kind of large. I've been told it's kind of big. It's a big one. Want 1 destroyer to go with the other navy there. And everyone else down here. Okay, that's a solid turn. We got our troops deployed to Yunnan. Back as the Deutschland. No, we gotta deploy. We gotta deploy. It's the boys finally. Back here, 2, 3 I already had there, so that's 6 for the 6 required. And then the big boom and boom, so many planes. Yes, please. India, you should be a little bit concerned, friend. You should be a little bit concerned. It's still showing green. He's online. We might get a couple more episodes today. Back again as the Deutschland. I'll be slightly quieter. My kids are sleeping next door. What do we have? What do we have? US of A, no combat. I love it. I love it. No, they made no moves on me. That means we have locked down our borders correctly. Now, do I move on the Caucasus? He's got a big counter splash at me. I could just play it safe, take West Russia, Archangel. He has 7 here, plus 6. Take another swipe at those guys. What's his counterpunch? He's only got 1 transport up here, plus these 2. Maybe it is worth going all in up here. I don't think he can hit me back. All right, let's do our purchase. Tanks are nice, and infantry are also my friend. I'm a little light on artillery. Could go something like that. Let's do that. Get the artillery. So he's not going to come into France. I'm okay there. I'm thinking Finland. Go after these tanks of his. Let's say 1 and correction. Oh, 1 from there is fine because he has no heavies. He can't attack me. Yeah, he has like no heavies at all. Let's go 1, 2 into West Russia. I'll send the other one from White Russia. Then with 1 fighter from you, my man, you're up to Finland. We need at least 1 into Archangel, and then you know it, everything else into Finland. Boom, oh boom, a shaboom. You, shaboom. None of these guys can reach. Not gonna worry on holding that. All right, Finland. I don't even know. Do I want to 1-round him, or do I want to retreat? I suppose if I 1-round him, my army's big enough, it doesn't really matter. Well, that's not too likely. Those are good hits. Oh, perfect. Wow, he hit very well too, but I'll retreat. I'll retreat back to Karelia. That's a-okay. 50 to 24, 2 to 1. All my tanks are all my artillery safe and sound at home. Easy. Archangel, are you gonna be a little cherry on top for me here? Be my cherry. Be my cherry, Archangel. Be my cherry. I don't know if that's weird sounding. Okay, we got our hit. We did our part. Our fighter did his... Yes! Our fighter did his part. Their infantry did their part. Okay. Well, definitely all of you guys up into Archangel. Now, again, like, there's no attack coming on my west coast, that's for sure. Not this round. I'm going to start making a second armor corps, maybe. Down in Ukraine. Because I do want to hold the Caucasus. Oh, no, but my tanks... Depends if I hold Russia. No, okay, I'm okay with this. Let's go just 1 up this way, and then you guys down here. Same deal. We're going to send maybe 3. Let's make that 4, and all 4 of you guys. Boom. Let's say at least 3 in Germany. You in Karelia. You in Karelia. You down in... Nah, Karelia's fine. Well, let me just think for a moment. Is there anything to fear from him dropping my bomber here? It's literally just 1 transport from America. Yeah. And then only 2. No, I can put 1 down there. I don't have to be that. I don't have to be that timid. Let's say that. I don't have to be that timid. Let's plop 1 bomber down here in Paris. And that's a... Yeah, let's get one more up to White Russia. That's a solid job. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And the rest of you. Blah. Into Germany you go. Into Germany you go. Let's keep painting this beautiful map. Blue and orange. I don't know. Is it gray? I want to call it gray. My kids correct me and they're like, no, Dad, it's blue. I'm like, oh, I guess it's blue and orange, but to me it's gray and orange. I'll see it as Japan. Victory is near. We are only one victory city away. We're going to go infantry tank for both of my land-based factories. We have 3 transports to go. We'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, leaving us a bomber? Maybe a fighter. Alright, that's a good purchase. We're going to... Ooh, shoot. I wonder if I could take India now. Just this. Before I bring my transports in, I want to look at what it is. Hello, show me. Could probably take this right here. I should have planned this a little better if that was the case, but... Yeah, it's already favorable. I haven't even put bombardments or anything on. It's not really a reason not to, is there? I can even bring... Oop, no. Bring you on over. He does have an AA gun. Oh, whatever. I'll just risk it anyways. We'll risk it for the biscuit. Everyone in. Boom. Got 2 extra fighters here. We are going to carry on with our, excuse me, our island hopping up here to Midway. And that's a solid turn. Oh, let's not forget Morocco. You can't forget Morocco, boys. Never forget Morocco. Feel good. Feel good about this. It's going to be overwhelming destruction on India. Hey, that's what we're talking about. Now let's get some hits. 8's okay. 8's okay. 5, meh. And 2 more. 17. Beautiful. He hit pretty solid too, but not solid enough. Let's finish him. Hit the hits. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That has to... Oh, I didn't get him done. Still has his AA gun. Well, that's okay. We'll go another round. He's not through my infantry yet. This is potential rage quit inducing right here. No problem. You can eat up my infantry. That's what they're there for. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's terrible. My. That is terrible. And beautiful. Intact. Intact army ready to invade Alaska next turn. And then you know how we do. We just move everyone forward. Keep him off Persia, just so he doesn't get whacked. I don't need that. Actually, correction. Let's bring you south. You two land on your carrier. You're forward. You're back to Burma. Fairly safe there. There's no one that's going to reach him. And we can't actually get our boys to the mainland, but we're going to say not an issue. We just smoked India. We'll send maybe 2 up there. All right, that's a solid round. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice strong army. Beautiful. We'll see. We'll see if I have a next round. This might be it, guys. This might be the victory. And that, my friends, is what we call another victory. Yes, that's 2-0 for my recorded Axis series. While playing this, I have won one other game and I've lost another one. And I have maybe 1 or 2 going at the moment. I'll see you next game, guys. I really appreciate you making this far. Comment, like, all that good stuff. Goodbye.